for Sugar Shane Mosley. Here now, his greatest hits.
June 2000, in pursuit of a world title, Mosley faced crosstown rival and champion Oscar De La Hoya in what would become the first of his signature fights.
Hard right hand by Mosley. De La Hoya comes back with a left hook. Mosley wobbled by the left hook from De La Hoya. Another left hook for De La Hoya. Mosley steps in with his own left. Brilliant toe-to-toe action in the middle of the ring in round 9. Big left hand by Mosley. Oscar De La Hoya unfazed. Crowd rises to support both fighters.
After 11 rounds of sustained back-and-forth action, the stage was set for a memorable final round.
2 minutes to go. Brilliant action in LA's biggest fight ever. Big right hand by Mosley. Another big right hand by Shane. De La Hoya trying to make his left hook count. Mosley bombing away with the right. Both going for the knockout in a classic pitched battle. What a fight.
Mosley emerged with a split decision victory.
September 2003. The boxing world waited 3 years for the rematch, this time for the junior middleweight title. A more tactical approach seemed effective for De La Hoya early in the fight.
Here's a good left hook inside by De La Hoya. Hard right hand by De La Hoya.
Sensing he may be losing the fight, Mosley picked up his energy and turned it into a brawl.
Good combination by Oscar after Mosley flung the big right. Now Shane comes back with one of his best combinations of the fight. Big right hand by Shane Mosley. The left hook lands. De La Hoya begins to trade. Big left hook stuns De La Hoya. And De La Hoya with a right cross and a left hook of his own.
Mosley's confidence was growing by the minute. And as the fight entered the closing round, both warriors wanted to prove one final point.
Look at De La Hoya. He wants to fight. A hard right hand by Mosley stuns De La Hoya. Hardest punch of the fight.
To the surprise of many ringside observers, Mosley came away with a unanimous decision victory. March 2004. In his first title defense, Mosley faced the elusive southpaw Ronald Winky Wright. Continuously fighting at close quarters, Wright's punches were shorter and more accurate.
Good left hand by Wright inside.
As the fight continued, it was clear Mosley was never comfortable against the bigger, more physical Wright.
Wright caught him with a right hook and a left cross. Backs Mosley up again. That big left hand was as big a punch as he landed in the fight. There's another big left hand. Shane wants to answer, but Winky is targeting him. Most boxing fans probably expected it would be a big night for Shane Mosley. Instead, it appears to have been a big night for his opponent, Winky Wright.
Winky won the fight by unanimous decision. February 2006. Mosley faced another former 154-pound champion, Fernando Vargas. Early and often, it was Mosley landing devastating blows, many flush on the face of Vargas. And with Vargas's left eye completely shut, the fight was stopped in round 10, giving Mosley a satisfying TKO victory. July 2006. 5 months later, the two Southern California fighters met again.
Hand speed advantage for Mosley. It's immediately apparent here.
This time, Sugar Shane Mosley showed flashes of the fighter who had dominated opponents in the lighter division with fierce speed and awesome power. Mosley knocked Vargas out in the 6th round with a picture-perfect left hook. February 2007, Mosley returned to the welterweight division for the first time since 2005, taking on Luis Collazo. After a quick start by Collazo, Mosley's pinpoint accurate punches began finding their target.
He's letting his hands go, and he just knocked Collazo back. Luis Collazo seems to be becoming discouraged here in the 8th round. Still trying to throw, but Shane Mosley is just overwhelming him with energy and activity.
Having destroyed Collazo's will, the 35-year-old Mosley finished with a flourish.
The last 2 rounds, Luis Collazo has been eating Shane Mosley's right hand. And Collazo goes down, and that's a knockdown.
Shane Mosley came away with a unanimous decision victory. November 2007, Mosley faced undefeated Puerto Rican star Miguel Cotto at a packed Madison Square Garden. Both fighters attacked from the opening bell, leading to magnificent action.
Hard right hand across the top by Cotto. Big right hand by Mosley. Cotto momentarily stunned. Tremendous left hook by Cotto. Tremendous right hand by Shane Mosley. They are trading shot for shot now as the action heats up. Right hand lands for Cotto. And another left hook, and Mosley backs off. It's a war of wills in round 3.
As the fight moved to the middle rounds, the pace remained the same, with both fighters landing devastating blows.
These are vicious exchanges. Some of the most vicious exchanges we've seen in years. Hard right hand by Cotto. Thudded onto the chin of Shane Mosley. Cotto staggering.
Mosley appeared to be gaining momentum, but in the championship rounds, Cotto had the upper hand.
Cotto backs Mosley up with a left and a right and another right. Big left hand by Cotto. Cotto has energy. Back to fighting the way he fought earlier. What a vicious struggle. And a huge left hand by Cotto. And another left hand by Cotto. And he has clearly won the 11th.
After 12 violent rounds, the courageous Mosley lost by unanimous decision. September 2008. Hungry for a win, Mosley returned home to Los Angeles to face Ricardo Mayorga. After a sluggish beginning, Mosley stepped on the gas in the middle rounds.
And there's a lead left hook by Shane Mosley. And a perfect right hand, busting Mayorga on the chops. And this is the thing about Mayorga. If you've got the cojones to fight him, he's an easy target, as Shane is beginning to learn.
Have you ever seen a 37-year-old guy with a round like that?
Big right hand by Mosley, and another one right there. Nobody celebrates impending defeat like Ricardo Mayorga.
In the final round, Mosley had one thing on his mind: knocking his man out.
Scintillating fighting down the stretch of the fight by Shane Mosley. A brilliant 12th round. And he puts Mayorga on the canvas. It took a while, but Shane Mosley came up with some of that old 12th round magic. And he knocks him down again to finish the fight.
It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Brilliant stuff by Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley, I love you.
September 1997. The 21-year-old Morales earned his first world title shot against legendary super bantamweight champ Daniel Zaragoza.
Morales landing inside, and now he has Zaragoza on the run. Hard right hand off a 1-2 by Morales.
This kid still has a load of power, and this is not going to be good for Daniel.
Morales landing the right hand at will. Straight right hand to the body.
This really isn't the sad death of a king so much as the passing of the torch to a new generation.
February 2000. Morales met his Mexican contemporary Marco Antonio Barrera, sounding the early notes of what would become one of the greatest trilogies in boxing history.
Uppercut by Barrera. Morales comes back with an uppercut and a right hand, and a left and a right, and lands them all. Now Morales begins to land the right hand with greater regularity. Morales landing 5 or 6 big right hands in this sustained rally. And a right hand from Barrera. And now Morales is badly hurt. Both fighters landing. 3 straight right hands by Morales, and Barrera just keeps coming. Over the years, there have been some unforgettable matchups between great Mexican fighters. This will stand the test of comparison with any of them.
June 2002.
2 years, 4 months, 3 days later, after the fight of the century, they're ready to do it again. Barrera hurt Morales with the right hand upstairs. Morales comes right back with a left and right combination.
Morales' right eye seems to be closing.
And he's on the defensive as Barrera tries to attack again. Good body shot by Morales. Left hook, right cross. Barrera on the defensive again. Big right hand by Barrera. stuns Morales. He hits him in the mouth again. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Pride, honor, revenge. Mexican boxing at its best.
November 2004.
This fight needs no more introduction. The Mexican fighter will win. Which one?
This is a pattern we've seen frequently between the two
Good
fighters.
shot.
Morales will land upstairs. Barrera comes back downstairs.
Good
Again,
combination by
Barrera
Barrera.
beats Morales to the punch with the left hook. Now Barrera gets chopped with a Morales right hand and holds on. Barrera stepping inside and hammering Morales in the corner.
Barrera fighting his version of a perfect fight.
And suddenly Morales comes alive, and so does the Tijuana crowd. Fight fans will talk for the rest of their lives about the 36 rounds that these two fighters fought. Morales almost knocked Barrera down. Marco didn't go down. They'll savagely trade until the final bell. Yes. My God, what a fight.
While Morales won a split decision victory in the first fight, Barrera claimed victories in the final two battles. Any of the three could have gone either way. March 2005. As one Morales trilogy ended, a new one began, this time with rising superstar Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao lands his left hand twice. And again, and the blinding speed of Pacquiao's apparent, and Morales chases him across the ring and says, let's fight, and fires a right hand to the body after landing two upstairs. Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Morales with a hard right hand coming back. And I think it's clear right now, Manny Pacquiao isn't going to deck Erik Morales with one big shot.
Good jab by Trilogy. If he uses that jab, he'd make it a very difficult night for Manny.
Great left hand by Morales stops Pacquiao in his tracks. Got to be careful about letting your hands go against Pacquiao, but Morales feels strong now. What a right hand by Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Morales wobbled him with that right. Let's see if Erik can finish his man.
This is a picture that doesn't need any captions.
This is boxing at its best.
A confident Morales spent part of the 12th and final round switching to a southpaw stance to brawl with Pacquiao, and Morales came away with the unanimous decision victory. November 2006. Following a Pacquiao victory by knockout in the rematch 10 months earlier, both fighters came out swinging early in the trilogy's finale.
Down goes Morales.
He got overexcited, overextended himself, and left himself open.
Pacquiao again landing his straight left hand. Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the ropes. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Pacquiao's strength and power.
While Morales never stopped throwing back, the power and blinding speed of Pacquiao were too much to overcome.
It's hard to imagine how Morales can last long against this. What guts by Morales! He strafes Pacquiao with right hands, even while on unsteady feet. And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again.
He doesn't want to get
Erik
up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more.
April 2011. The 34-year-old Morales was a heavy underdog, taking on Marcos Maidana, one of the biggest young punchers in the 140-pound division. Morales looked to be in trouble from the opening round.
Maidana rips him with a quick left hook. And already it appears that Erik Morales' right eye might be swelling.
And I think it was from that short left hook inside.
Already Erik Morales may be a one-eyed fighter.
With his right eye nearly swollen shut, Morales tried to keep the dangerous Maidana at bay. As they entered the middle rounds, the fight turned. Morales attacked.
Morales wins the trade and backs Maidana away. The older fighter shows greater hand speed in the exchange. Hard right hand over the top by Morales, maybe his best punch of the fight.
There's still greatness left in Erik Morales.
Huge left hook. Maidana's holding on.
Heading into the closing rounds, both fighters let their hands go, trading at will.
Right now, Maidana believes that he's trying to finish the fight. Maidana has found the second win. Look at him take Morales' hard shot.
Erik Morales.
Unbelievable shot by Maidana, and Morales hangs in. There's another giant shot by Maidana. And a right hand, and another right hand. Last-ditch effort to knock Morales out, and the old warrior stands up. Maidana gets the close win, but frankly, Erik Morales is the winner of the event. He proved himself in a way that none of us dreamed could.